Good morning. This project focuses on reforming and incorporating street related activities, which is a very significant design factor. The intervention is done on the main road, which is at the old core of the city. The idea is to develop intervention which analyze the user activities and spaces there by planning out areas that benefit the active users, street hawkers, and vendors in the area. The larger aim is to improve the experience of users by making the neighborhood spacious, lively, and pedestrian friendly. For generations, street vending has provided vibrancy, color, and a market outlet in Indian cities. However, as the 21st century progresses, the dynamic growth of the city populations, the scale of physical development, and globalizing economics create new challenges for street vendors. Today, modern street vending plays a vital role in the urban economy as a source of jobs, revenue, and value added to the economy. This design guide explores the challenges of managing street vending in modern India and explores how inclusive urban design can generate imaginative use of space. Problems for vendors are lack of space and lack of facilities. These sketches show some of the most common forms of vending display in Nashik. Considering the strategies to have an environment of continuous pathway with a series of vendors and pedestrianizing the whole street for the better engagement. Talking about the evolution, the inspiration has been taken by the informal chaos of the existing markets. The concept focuses on various types of chaos interacting with each other and still producing a fully functional system. These sketches talks about the existing circulation and vending spaces to the proposed one, creating dialogues between the built environment and the streets, encouraging walking and gathering for the social interaction and enhancing business opportunities, removing vehicular activities to create pollution-free and walking environment for people. Introducing junctions for the informal activities, as a peculiarity of the Indian market is that it is hard to ascertain the beginning and the end of the market from a single vantage point. There are spill-out areas, as the shopkeepers have a tendency for extending beyond the area assigned to them. Keeping in this mind, the vending areas have been designed with a certain spill-out area towards the frontage. Shop modules of variable volumes have been designed. This catalog of shop sizes will cater better to the needs of the vendors pertaining to different scales of business. Designing a module which gives visual connection between the hawkers, pedestrian, and the shops. Sketches talks about the vending activity considering the factor to keep visual connection of shops by designing the cluster in a frame typology as vendors and shops have an interdependency. In the existing section, we can see how the activities are happening on the street, creating a compact environment, and in the proposed section, creating a dialogue between the built environment and the street. This section talks about the roof structuring and cluster of different activities with different levels of platforms. It is composed of a series of blue frames with multicolored roofing and also sustain informality of street activities as the structuring of the roof is not permanent. Nurture a sense of collective memory. Enhance imageability of the street market to give it a district character and image. Staggering a vending cluster to create pockets in between for better engagement. The continuous pathway and the series of vendors are designed centrally. Primary open space is the main focal point provided where the influx of people is maximum, create pause point for image mapping. We need to think cities in terms of transitory spaces, which means then the temporal dimension becomes very important that we should be using space on a temporal way because that's the way we can make the transition without locking yourself in one solution. Imagine time is a rigorous ways with the discourse of planning. So segregating the activities according to time frame will create a better environment or open street where vehicular movement will have a selective time, especially for the shopkeepers. These are the typologies of vendors who will use the vending area. The elevation of the modules are designed with the different heights to have a visual connection between the shops, vendors, and the buyers. By doing this intervention, it is creating a dialogue between the built environment and the street, also improve the public realm and pedestrian experience while enhancing the character of the street. Thank you.